Who sent you?
They will never rise, none of them. No vision, can't see, can't climb to the, I guess, surface. Wait, who goes there? Who are you? What are you? The old Nerubian seems to taste the air around her. I could eat you. I can taste you. Ha, little one. Can barely digest the tiny flies by the river. Who are you? Who am I? What kind of question? Bow before me, overcrawler, for I am a queen. Was. But no more. They cast me out, exiled me, a queen. Why are you exiled? They feared power and strength. I had both in spades. I was going to lead us above, out from the dark, but no. You would have thought the stab that took me out would have come from above, yes? But no. It came from my very own people, traitors. They said I was mad. They said I did not wish to fight battles. Or they said they did not wish to fight battles, I think is what that's supposed to be. Crouching in their dusty webs, moaning about missing the days of old when all they needed was to do was seize the day, seize it. But no, they sit in the dust, and I sit here forgotten. Be gone now. Let this ancient one be. With those useless scraps. Prisoner preservation. You did all you could. I'd be in your debt. We'd be honoring Jetty's memory by dealing with the nest.
Spirit. Hello, man.
With the number of those spore-affected beasts reduced, we bought more time to think of a permanent solution.
Later.
Antifungal fire starter. Consider a professional hunch, but those spores coming out of those fungal pods and the ones affecting all the beasts are connected. Maybe if we destroy the fungal spore pods, it'll slow down whatever control those Fungarians have on the beast. Take these antifungal fire bombs and torch them. Cool.
Spirits be with you, man.
Removing the cap. Would have been cool if they'd used like an actual mushrooms, like a type of a mushroom that's like bad. Oh well. Mira's mention of a large Fungarian plant planting fungal pods worries me. Got to be something down in that cave. We can't just be waiting for the Fungarians to attack the nest of my control beast, or to attack with a nest of my control beast. We got to prune that plant before it has a chance to bloom. Get to the pillar nest, wash and kill that. Okay.
Greetings, man. You'll be seeing ya.
Excellent work, my friend. That'll keep the beast in check.
Stay away from
that. Fungarian leader's plans are over, and the camp is safe again. Thank you.
Spirits be with you, man.
I think we'll probably call that the end of this one as well. We'll just do a short one here. Go to the next one.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Burke Dancry. Beneath the roots, we are doing our best with what we have. The owners of the camp have allowed us sanctuary, but there are no smiles here.
Always be prepared.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
My sister means everything to me, but it would be worse for her if we were kicked out of this camp for giving offense. What is this place? I scarcely know myself. It was deserted when we arrived, save for the variety of wildlife that were taking shelter here. Two of the camp's inhabitants showed up shortly after we did. They did not ask us to leave, but really didn't speak to us either. They simply returned to their duties. All of this wild growth, this far underground, I don't understand it at all. But the area is a soothing respite from the Rubian attacks, at least.
May the shadows pass you by.
Tense recovery. But these things with these strangers are tense. We do appreciate being allowed to take cover here in their camp, but they only seem to tolerate us at best. We offered to share our supplies, but that offended them somehow. My sister is gravely wounded, and I can see herbs I could use to help her in that tent over there. Okay? But that giant snail is blocking the entrance. I can't get to them. I asked the guard on the hill for aid, but all he did was glare. I don't know what to do. Perhaps he'll listen to you.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
This creature is resting, but doesn't seem deeply asleep. Okay. You, Mr. Haronier.
Stranger.
Gosh, I can't wait for these to become a playable race.
What do you want?
On Hai steadfastly ignores your presence. It seems like things are strained between you and the Arathi. What can they do? Gives you a cold, steady glare, then returns his gaze to the camp below. Okay, then.
Now.
This mouse is taking care not to damage anything in the camp as if it belongs here.
You are strange to me.
Your eyes are full of questions, stranger. It seems like things are strained between you and the Arathi. Anything they can do. Yeah, those are awesome. Strained? Strange. We have welcomed them into our haven of safety. It is true they do not understand us. We have ways that are private and sacred. I suspect that is true of you as well. I cannot tell you more, but if you wish to understand us even a little, you'll have to learn from another. A root ancient is not bound by the same rules as we. If you find one, perhaps they will ease your mind and offer enlightenment.
Do not return.
What in the world? Go ye. You are not unwelcome, stranger. I am the last. This was once a great lake. Over time, the roots ruptured its floor and drained the water away. I have lived here for all of my lifetime and witnessed it all, but now darker changes have come. Sometimes changes come with death. Decay is natural. But the mice that feed upon my people are not. They spread an odd infestation that makes my bark feel like it crawls from my body. Destroy these mites so that I may rest without fear of their mouths upon my sleeping form. It is quiet. Perhaps I will rest now with my people. I appreciate what you have done. Do not worry, I'm not finished yet. If you please, take this route to those who see you. They can read the history of my life within the rings of the wood therein. My life is one of many in the tapestry, but we are intertwined. These strangers you encounter may be reclusive, secret even, but they understand the tapestry like no other, and guard it with their lives.
I do not know you.
Did you find the ancients?
Go now, please.
Gohi sent this route, yet was still alive. I understand his story is safe with us.
Do not return, stranger.
You understand the others led lives different to your own, or that others led lives different to your own. Our ways restrict us. Our traditions are not for the ears of strangers. I have only spoken to you at all due to Orwena's word. But I can feel Onhai's disapproval from here. It is uncomfortable to have mysteries at times. It is why so many fear the dark. It is unknown. I know I must seem cryptic, but our ways do not mean we are offended by the Arathi. They are creating tension where it does not exist for us. Speak to Isabel and clear up the misunderstanding.
Go now, please.
Go tell your ally that they may take what they need. Well, okie dokie.
Greetings, outsider.
What did they say? Is there anything we can do to fix this? Elia says they are not offended. Wait, what? They're not offended? I was so afraid of making things worse. Well, in that case, will you ask the creature to move and I'll take the herbs I need? Of course.
Stay alert.
Hey, big dog. Let's get out the way. Gently attempt to move the creature. Excuse me, we need some herbs behind you. Do you mind moving so we can reach them? Let's try that. feel like this is
Step into the light.
open communications. I
Empire.
can't believe this was just a simple misunderstanding. I shouldn't have made assumptions. Thank you for easing my mind and for helping my sister.
Stay productive in the light, vigilant in the night.
I'll just be a moment. Sister, are you all right? Isabel, yes. It's good you are well. Thank you, friend. Who are you? I am Nalia, one of the Heronir. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either, by the way. Well, I suppose that's a start.
Expected.
Building a second front from here will be costly. However, the enemy was kind enough to provide some of those resources.
We
Okay.
must rely on outsiders.
The airspace is mined. Our advantage is air superiority. The Nerubians are threatening that with their mines. Your mount is more maneuverable than our skiffs. Get in the air and take those mines out. I will deploy what resources I can to provide you some blessing. Okay.
The day of darkness changed.
Offensive counter. I will not yield this ground. Get out there and kill anything with more than 2 legs.
We are surrounded. Our holy mission takes a toll.
Well done. The right weapon for the right front.
Caution
Okay,
is
well
warranted.
done.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
What are you doing here?
It takes a lot of coordination to get everything loaded onto these caravans and headed to the right destination. If a shipment of silk went to the wrong person, that could be disastrous. The upstart.
I will be watching.
You are the Weaver's untethered third party. Excellent. You are the perfect catalyst for a coup. The City of Threads has sent an upstart here to seize control of Azj'kahet. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The arrival of Rincott has everything all tangled up. He postures himself as some kind of silk visionary from the city. He challenges the authority of the overspinners who refuse to relinquish control. Bad for the overspinner, good for us. Speak with Rincott and feed his ambition. Help him against the overspinner.
We shall rise.
And now the other piece to this coup. I've been operating under Grand Overspinner and Torex's mandibles for a while now. She's entrenched in Azj'kahet and thinks nothing can touch her at the top. She's already refused to submit to Rincott. Even she knows that if Rincott has the backing of the throne, then it is only a matter of time. Let us expedite her attempts to oust this upstart. See how quickly they turn on each other.
Go then.
Azj'kahet. Second
Where were
deputy
you
of
assigned?
Silk. What is it? As you can see, I'm busy with very, very important work. Quest. I hear you're looking to stick it to the overspinner. You are much more fashionable than the overspinner.
The Queen sees all.
Is it obvious? Just look at me. I deserve to rule this place. The dusty old bat is so drab, it's past time for a new direction.
What are you doing here?
You are willing to help me achieve the brilliance of my art. You have no ties that could be traced back to me. Perfect.
I will be watching.
I was promised an important, glamorous, inviolable position of power when I left the city for Azj'kahet. This warehouse job, neither important nor enviable, and certainly not glamorous. Grand Overspinner Anterex has been at this for far too long. She doesn't understand my vision. All she wants are drones that do exactly what she wants and how she wants it. Take out her most loyal workers. We'll see how tough she is once I take over the dye works.
Kahet is Korvan.
With the overspinners flunkies out of the way, I'll be able to move on to my own, or move in my own elite staff. I'll whistle for them at the dye works, kill the competition.
Your skein.
I don't usually handle inquiries from the rabble. Quest. Rincott thinks he should be in charge of your operation. Rincott thinks you're an outdated old hag. Let's go with that one.
We rise.
Oh, does he now? No matter. I'll show that worm how I've held on to this position so long.
You have questions.
I don't have time for any of
I
this.
know answers.
That maggot Azj'kahet wants my position, huh? He's welcome to try and take it. All of the runoff from our operation flows into the spring below Azj'kahet. Decades of mordants, catalysts, and alchemical concoctions have coalesced into something quite potent. Don't fuss about the side effects, just bring me a good variety of dye stuffs and I'll brew up colors that will have you growing an extra pair of legs.
We remember all.
Says in this business you learn which dyes have the most potent effects. Crazy spider. Oh, we finally meet. I have been watching you for some time now. You will have to forgive my manners. Once I was an emissary to a great king. It is all in the past now. I am simply Katet. King? Yes, Anubarak. Remember him? Ruler of Azul-Narub. He sent me here to ask for aid. In a great war, we were fighting against the army of the dead. He was a proud, strong, and mighty king, but I've heard whispers that he too fell. That his last days were spent serving the Lich King, and all he is now is a horrifying memory. Happened to you. When I came before Queen Neferes with Anubarak's demands, she cast me out and locked me away. Looking back, I think she knew what she was doing. If she had allowed me to return to Azul-Narub, I would surely have been slain for my failure to bring forces of Azj'kahet with me. As far as I know, I'm the last living Nerubian of Azul-Narub. For that, I suppose I owe her my life. Oh, my secret weapon has already dismantled your working for me. You witless softshell Talon has been working for me. Sounds like I should run.
You tread a powerful
You're still here.
skein.
I think these will do. You're not as useless as I expected.
Until we tangle again.
With those sycophants out of the way, the overspinner is nothing. I'll be running this place in no time.
I will be watching.
You can't stop me. I'll augment the dyes and take over all of Azj'kahet. You idiot, I've already augmented the dyes. I'll augment you out of existence.
Who sent you?
The dye works is the most precarious location in Azj'kahet, but also the most glamorous. I'm not surprised this is all happening here. Azj'kahet's next top dye master.
Watch your step, stranger.
Azj'kahet and the Overspinner are fighting pincer and claw inside the spinneret with no witnesses. We have a unique opportunity here. If they took one another out, well, with Antorex's favorite dispatch in the whole Azj'kahet in disarray, the next best authority would be the caravan coordinator, me. I don't love being in the spotlight, but it would be very beneficial to our secret smuggling operation if the two didn't make it out of the dye works.
May
Got
the
it.
threads hold strong.
I thought playing them against each other would give us some cover, but it plunged all of Azj'kahet into chaos. This could jeopardize our whole operation. You heard what Antorex said. She already augmented the dye bass with all of those reagents you collected. I don't know what they'll do, but if she's planning on using them against Azj'kahet, there's no reason you couldn't use them to take out both of their goons. Testing out the dye bass and clear out the dye
The
works.
queen. Your name, Overcooler.
The sheer scandal will have the record keepers in the city of Threads busy for months, and I'll make sure they don't look too closely at how it happened. Okay.
Kahet is correct.
Some equipment broken, some laborers scared, but most importantly, all of their lackeys are out of the way. Take that as a
Go
victory.
then.
And there's level 80. Okay, it will be interesting to see how all of this unfolds, but knowing the Weaver, I'm sure she has some strings to pull to make it go her way. This is the secret I was trying to pass to her when things started heating up. Why don't you deliver it to her as a sign of a job well done? I'm sure she'll be pleased to know that she continues to have a set of eyes in Azj'kahet.
I will be watching.
A little weave rat told me
Aha.
you arrived.
I admit I hadn't expected to receive this. The Weaver runs her pedipalps over the secret woven silk delighted. Very interesting. I'll have to keep this in mind.
May the weave favor you.
And that'll be it for this one.